Hello Libra, this is Olivia from Boss Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly reading for July the 13th through the 18th. I did go ahead and lay out the tarot cards for you. Let's go ahead and dive in. Looking at the cards here, it looks like there was some kind of loss with the Five of Cups at the beginning. A loss of someone that you loved, a lover. But it's been, what they say, justified. It's in your favor. Now, this is you, and then your person over here has the Nine of Wands. And this is somebody that's very vigilant in the upright, but in reverse, he's a little bit paranoid because he can't see everything. And the card, it basically talks about, setting up boundaries, protecting your things, people, what have you. But in the reverse, there's more or less a lack of that. Boundaries are not being set, or if they're set, they're not being obeyed. That kind of energy. Also talks about paranoia in the reverse. Because in the upright, it's perseverance. You got that willpower where you can go, go, go. But in the reverse, it's like paranoia. And then we have somebody here, the Page of Swords, is studying a situation very deeply. He does hold the sword of truth. So whatever it is that he's trying to gather information about, it will be revealed as, or it will be relayed to whoever needs that information as being the truth. And then the Knight of Pentacles talks about somebody that's it could be someone coming in to make an offer. It could be a job offer with it being a pentacle. Or it could just be a gift. We'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah, and then on the bottom of the deck we did have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So now this is somebody that when she's in reverse, she's real quick to cut people out if they're blocking her or if they're not serving her own good. She's going to cut people out. And she'll verbally tell you in an instant, this is what's happening. So, let's clarify. Let's start out with that Five of Cups that talks about feeling left behind, unloved, regrets. Kind of a sad card. I mean, it really is sad. Oh, that's way too many. Way too many. Alright. Nope, that one doesn't want to go. Okay, so. Now, when the Seven of Pentacles is in the reverse, it talks about making a change soon, like right now. Now is the time to make a change. I don't think it necessarily is talking about money. I think what it's talking about is a loss. And then now it's time to re-establish what you do have, what's left. In other words, don't stay in this mode too long, because there's projects and things that need to get done, goals that need to be reached, that kind of energy. And then we got the Lovers twice. We have the Lovers here and the Lovers here. Boy, this must be pretty painful. So it was the Lovers. You're probably having to leave something behind. And you're going to have to move on and do it soon. And just, it is what it is. I hate that expression, but There's obviously something here that's keeping that from happening to become a relationship. That's sad. So let's clarify the Lovers below that and see what we have. Oh, Judgment in reverse. Now, Judgment in reverse is talking to you, Libra. It's telling you that you need to judge yourself on this situation. But the only part about it, the only thing you need to really concentrate on and judge yourself on is the present situation now. Nothing from the past, nothing from the future. Just you need to focus on when you're doing your judging. And it doesn't surprise me that you must do that, because down below you have Justice, which means however you judged yourself, it was going to be in your favor anyway. And this just confirms it with Justice, which is you, Miss Justice. That's you, Libra. That's your card. We'll get one more for the Lovers. So, in other words, what I'm saying here is there was a reason it had to end. And the Divine agrees. He's in favor of it, of the choice that was made. Yeah, it was juggling. Too many things being juggled. Sometimes, with life, especially the way it is in the world right now, there, and maybe you guys aren't even together, or maybe you live far apart, who knows. But there's no way that you can continue to juggle something if it's because this juggling here is so stressful, and it exhausts you. So there's two things that you were having to juggle, Libra. We'll go ahead and clarify the Justice, even though we know what it means, is that you judged yourself and you judged yourself fairly, and the Divine agrees by sending you the Justice card. So let's just see what that says here. Yeah, it was fair. It needed to die. The Death card is indicating that yes, the way this happened, it was time for death, which is a death and a rebirth. And it'll be for you, Libra. You'll probably go through it's called a transformation. When the Death card is here, you basically go through a death and then a rebirth. And the death part of it is leaving all of this behind, and you rebirth and become a better person. You've learned the lessons, and it's time to grow and move on. And then also the second card here is the yeah, you're just wanting to go ahead and sneak away from it and let it be gone. You're ready to run out. You've got your blades, you got your 5 swords there, because this is the 7 of swords. So you've got some memories. I take the swords as being part of the mind, and our memories are in our mind. So you've got some memories that you're going to try to hold on to. That's sweet. Very sweet. So let's clarify the 9 of Wands in reverse. Why is the 9 of Wands in reverse? And again, that talks about you're not pushing forward. You're kind of weak at this point. You're not obeying your own boundaries. Now, this is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups with the 9 of Wands. Oh, this must have been very hurtful. I feel like this is you too, Libra. This was a painful letting go. Very painful. Because the King of Cups in reverse is somebody that's very vulnerable right now. Their emotions are up and down. And usually when it's the king, they usually just shut down and just stay within themselves for a little bit. Because it was hurtful. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tower moment. So the Divine's going to come in and help you clear. The Divine is going to come in with a tower and and help you get rid of any lingering effects so that you cannot be stuck in a situation and be stuck on that karmic wheel without finishing. Because in reality, you've done all the work. It's happened. But you're still stuck and thinking about it. So the divine will bring in a tower moment, which will change things again. Here you're going through a transformation. This is somewhat of a transition too, having to judge yourself. And now you're being, that's tough. But it's needed. It is needed. I don't think you can avert that one. Unless the King of Cups can swing himself around and start being more perseverance and get going. Because right now they're weak. They're in a down spot. No perseverance and no emotional strength. Very vulnerable. So don't stay down there too long. If you can turn it around before the tower moment gets here, that would be great. Because if the tower moment can be averted, the way to do it is to turn around, pick yourself up, and get going back into life. Let this pass. I know it's hurtful. It's obvious it was probably a soulmate connection, to be honest. But just don't get stuck in that, or the divine will bring a tower moment, and we never know what that's going to look like. And it might still come anyway. It depends on what your situation is. Like, why couldn't you keep this relationship? Were you married? Some things we don't always know, even in tarot. We could sit here and clarify, and you might not get a straight answer. Okay, let's clarify this Page of Swords. Now, this is somebody that's been observing everything. And I'm guessing it's you too, Libra, to be honest. Or, it could actually be both of you, to be more truthful. Yes, there you go. Get your strength. Pick yourself back up. Get off the ground and have strength and keep going. Persevere. You're good. This could be your person. This could be your person. Because a while ago I thought it was you, but I don't see that. I don't see it. Now the King of Swords is somebody, now he's angry. He's PO'd. Now when he's in reverse, he does get very, he'll slash out. He'll slash out, and he will, he'll put his foot down and, tell you exactly how he feels. Which is good, because it'll still be the truth if they speak to you and tell you, Libra, la. They're still speaking their truth. It's just going to be in a mannerism that you're probably not used to seeing if they speak to you. I have a feeling they might be, because the Page of Swords is somebody that gathers information and speaks his truth. So there might be some communications. That's all I'm saying. Now let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Who is this person and what's going on here? Is this a job offer or is this a money gift? What is it? This is a life change person. Somebody that's going through a life change. Well, this really is your person. You've suffered your death and rebirth and judgment. This person is going to probably end up having a tower moment. But now it's like, after all of that clears out for them, they're going to have a life change. And it looks positive. Because anytime you have the King of Pentacles in here, this is slow moving, but it's going to be financial growth in some area. Let's see if we can find out what that's about. Is it a job or is it some business? Oh gosh, I had this in another reading. They might take a leap of faith and try to get back with you, Libra. Just beware. Just be aware. They might be coming in with an offer of money. They're still hurting. They're still hurting from the rejection. Wow. I would definitely be aware. I don't consider it a red flag, but it could just be that maybe they want to continue to be friends with you. I don't foresee that that would happen, because you're pretty dead set in your choices here. So whoever this person is, you might be rejected again, so you might want to rethink being a fool and headed forward. Just saying, because this Ten of Swords could be the end. This could be what happens if you try to do a get-together. It might be something you might just want to not do, basically. Let's go ahead and do the 4-card layout for the potential outcome for each of the lines here. Okay, for this line here, we have a new beginning. That's good. And it could be a new beginning in property, buying a home, or it could be a job coming, a job opportunity. There's going to be money coming in the home. Maybe you're selling property. Could be a move. Anything that's tangible. That's good. And I'm liking to think that it's for both of you. Because usually when I read these, this is what this is about. It's like, what is the potential outcome between this set of cards and this set? And here we have Justice again. And remember, we already had Justice here, but it's just a confirmation from the divine that what happened in this situation was meant to be. It was meant to be. I'm guessing you guys got together because there were lessons that needed to be learned. And to help both of you grow. And this, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. This could be your person. Or, yeah, it could be either. But the Queen of Pentacles, now this is somebody that's very grounded and down to earth. She loves the outdoors. She gardens. She loves animals. She's very pleasant. People really like her. She's got a gentle soul too. Nice. And then the last card for the reading is, oh, somebody's going to be making a plan. And it looks like the plan is to perhaps make some kind of journey. You know, something that has something to do with the earth. Because he's holding the globe in his hand. And he's looking out over that body of water. And that one rod that's in his hand, that's the plan that he's making. The other one that's attached to that brick or that wall, that one's already done. That plan is done. So there's a brand new plan here. I think that's beautiful. I think there's going to be a change for somebody, a big change. I almost feel like, and I don't know where this is really coming from, but with the two kings here, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, now this is somebody that's more of a humanitarian in the upright. And the King of Cups is nothing but water. And it just makes me wonder if there's not going to be some kind of plan to move forward to do some type of humanitarian work. That's just what I feel. It's like perhaps whoever this is, either this person or you, Libra, have decided that, you know what, maybe my real purpose in life is to help people and not get tied down into relationships that aren't working. Maybe this is because with the Nine of Wands in the upright, it's repetitive. It's a pattern that's been happening again and again. So maybe this is a wake-up call for your person that says, hey, you know what? This is not what your purpose in life is. This is. Oh God, I love it. Because humanitarian and water, hello. Oh my gosh. So even though it turns out sad, it's also very happening. Good thing. Oh, okay. And then on the bottom of the clarifying deck, we have the Chariot. Now this is somebody that's moving on. They're headed out. They're balanced again. They know what their goal is, and they're headed straight. They're going for it. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't clarify the Queen of... Whoops. Let me clarify her. The Queen of Swords, I forgot about her. But see, there's a power couple here too. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, and they're both in reverse. She's really wicked. They both are. They're just... They don't put up with BS. Apparently this person here, whoever this Queen of Swords is, that's walking away, which could be you, Libra, there is no cup of apology or anything. It's just like, Serenata, hasta la vista. They're out of here. Sorry. And yeah, the Five of Cups, which we had that before. The Five of Cups now is in reverse. The pain of it is starting to lessening. It's not as strong as it was before. All right, that's it, Libra. One card. Yep, somebody's going to be hanging on. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's not going to let go. And I think it's your person. All right, Libra, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that this helps. And then I will see you during the week next week. And until then, namaste.